is Sinan Antonio. I'm one of the designers for DPZ, and I'm here this week leading the charge for the planning of the International District. And it is loosely bound, well, of course it is centered on the Expo New Mexico site, loosely bound by San Pedro, Central of course, Louisiana, and Lomas. So the International District is largely centered on the Expo New Mexico site. And as you can see here, the site itself is bound by San Pedro on the west, Central Avenue to the south, Louisiana on the east, and Lomas to the north. The surrounding neighborhoods have great diversity in terms of ethnic background and an economic profile. And the main consideration for the site is how to really capitalize on the cultural diversity of this area and create more opportunities for affordable housing, for workforce opportunities, and at least as far as Central Avenue is concerned, to also clean up and make this section of the art corridor more in keeping with a walkable, human-scaled environment, which currently is sorely lacking for the sheer amount of people that reside here. There are three main political considerations that we're trying to balance with the planning of this site. The fact that the majority of this area, i.e. the park, is state-owned. That of course the city has its own aspirations for economic development in this area, and of course trying to meet and achieve the aspirations of the community. We've heard from several members of the community that there is an aspiration to create a central park of sorts, a New Mexico Commons on this site, preserving as much of the original Expo site as possible, and that certainly is an option that we're considering. We're also, of course, trying to balance that with aspirations for economic and real estate development. So, we're exploring various scenarios and weighing the pros and cons of each. Ultimately, we feel that the objectives for this site are centered on integrating the community, using this large piece of land as a catalyst for knitting together and serving as a focus for the community, creating physical connections, breaking down the physical barriers of the wall surrounding the site, and allowing access into what we hope will become a great community resource. So what we heard on Wednesday night from the members of the community was a desire to preserve the site in its current condition as far as possible, perhaps with enhancements just to make it a better, more usable and more accessible park. And so we hope to do that with establishing a framework for pedestrian connections, maybe create and enhance special spaces within the park itself. And in terms of actual development, we now are exploring opportunities for key concentrations of redevelopment along Central itself, without disturbing the rest of the Expo site. So we're looking at nodes of development where the stations themselves are located. And of course, cleaning, as was discussed earlier, cleaning up Central Avenue and making it a more pleasant environment that serves as a good gateway into the park that lies beyond.